Oh no, welcome back to Match Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And this weekend, Manchester United have to face West Brom at Old Trafford. And I do believe it's the late kickoff on Saturday. I think it's quarter to 8 kickoff. It was supposed to be a box office kickoff, but obviously they got rid of that now. So the team I've gone for is kind of picks for itself, really. Rashford is apparently is a like 50-50 chance that he might not be playing. If he doesn't play, I reckon it will be Greenwood and Greenwood on the left hand side, Mata, and then obviously Fernandes. Fred and McTominay, I think that's our best midfield at the moment. Even with Pogba on the bench, I still think that's our best midfield. We're going to put Alex Telles in because Alex Telles, I do believe Luke Shaw is injured for this game, so he probably won't be playing this game. So I reckon Alex Telles will be put in. If not, it will be Brandon Williams. I think I think Solskjaer has said this afternoon that he pretty much, all the South American players are just coming back and they're resting, so they're just seeing if he'll be ready for tomorrow or something like that. Obviously Harry Maguire, Eric Bailly, I think, will be playing this game as well. It will either be him or Twanzebe. I think it will be Twanzebe actually. Let's put Twanzebe in instead of Bailly. I think it will be him and Twanzebe just because apparently Lindelof is another one with his back. Apparently he's quite bad. It's a 50-50 one again. So if we don't know if he'll be playing this weekend. If not, it probably will be Twanzebe, and then obviously Wan-Bissaka right back, and then obviously David Gea in the net. So let's get into it. Let's play match. So obviously, how long ago was it? Cool. 2 weeks ago. We've had an international break, so we've had the international break, and you know what's happened. United have won their last game against Everton, and we won that game 3-1. We started pretty well in that game. Martial had a good chance. I think it was Fred's ball just over the top from a corner. I think it was just a mishit volley, and he went through, and Martial was unlucky. Great touch, and it just went past the post in the end. So yeah, that was almost the first chance, but the actual first goal went to Everton. It's a bit of a bad defending from United. It's just a long ball from Pickford. It gets dropped down to Calvert-Lewin, and then obviously Bernard goes on and squeezes one through Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He doesn't close him down. It goes through Aaron Wan-Bissaka's legs, and that is then 1-0. But then we did get a good goal through Bruno Fernandes. We started, we reacted to that goal, and we got the goal, got the equaliser through Bruno Fernandes. It was a Luke Shaw cross, a really good cross from Luke Shaw. I thought he had played pretty well, Luke Shaw. He came off injured in the Everton game, so it'll be interesting to see when he will be back for the next game. I think we do have our... I'm pretty sure we've got Champions League after this game. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know if it's RB Leipzig or PSG. I think it's RB Leipzig. But anyway, yeah, we do get that goal through Bruno Fernandes. Good cross from Luke Shaw, and it's just a great header from Bruno Fernandes. Not normally goals that you see from Bruno Fernandes a header, but a really good header. And from that we got the equaliser, and then literally a couple seconds later, or a couple minutes later, Bruno Fernandes the ball went to Bruno Fernandes, and Bruno Fernandes, he kind of chipped it, looped it into Rashford's area, and Rashford, all he has to do was unlucky Bruno Fernandes. All he had to do is header it or do something, but I don't think he actually touches it. But it's one of them ones where you just don't know if Rashford touched it or not. I think they did give it to Bruno Fernandes in the end, his goal. I think they did, give it to Bruno Fernandes, so he did get 2 goals, but it was either his goal or Rashford's goal. It just went in off the post, and in. The goalkeeper just stood there and, just one of them ones. You know, it's either a cross or a shot. But oh, there we go, Martial with a goal. But yeah. So then that was 2-1, and pretty much for most of the game it was 2-1. Came to half time, 2-1. And then after half time, you know, Everton kind of got into it a bit more. You know, we kind of pressured United a bit more. I can't even remember David De Gea making a save, to be honest. Like a good save. I know he made a good save from Calvert-Lewin. I think it was either Calvert-Lewin or someone like that. But it was unlucky from them. And United did get our third goal. Actually, we did have a chance on the counter. I think Fred's over the top ball towards Rashford. Everyone thought Rashford was offside, but the referee didn't give it. Or the linesman didn't give it, I should say. And in the end, it was a great chance for Rashford to score, and he didn't. You know, just a 1-1, one-on-one with Jordan Pickford, and Jordan Pickford made a good save. So from that, obviously, Everton pressured, you know, made the substitutions, you know, trying to get that equaliser. But in the end, it was just a counter-attack. I think it was Harry Maguire with a really good, what's it? Tackle, and then through ball to Bruno Fernandes, and then Bruno Fernandes went on, and it was 4-on-2. He could have passed it to anyone, and then he passed it to Edinson Cavani. And Edinson Cavani got his goal, first Man United goal, which was good to see. A good substitution appearance. I would like to see Edinson Cavani start a game. Whether that will happen, when that will happen, I do not know. But I would like to see it. I would like to see him start a game at one point. But on to this weekend. That Everton performance would have been a good, going on from that performance, going on to this weekend, obviously, but there was an international break, which is just unfortunate for United. We always seem to pull out a win. When we was looking, it looked like Solskjaer was going to get sacked, or, much more pressure was going to go onto United from that Everton game, but he pulled one out of the bag. So, kind of safe for now for those United fans who want him out. But so on to this weekend. They have who do we have? We've got West Brom. trying to think who we're playing against. Well, obviously we're playing West Brom. We've got West Brom at Old Trafford. Obviously we have one at Old Trafford, so I think it's the best team really to play at Old Trafford at the moment, because obviously West Brom, I do believe, I think, is it Pereira, their midfielder? There's got a couple of players out with the coronavirus, COVID, so I wouldn't be surprised if, sort of slightly weakened team to that West Brom. But, we've seen weakened teams turn up at Old Trafford and obviously win the game. And I wouldn't be surprised if they did that. Knowing United, it wouldn't be surprising if they did that. But I doubt it will happen. I reckon United will control the ball a bit more. We just need to get a goal. Once we've got a goal, we'll have the game in our hand, really. But we just need to get that goal. If we get that early goal, it could be a 3 or 4-0 against West Brom, because they haven't really started well. It's kind of like Fulham. They kind of came up and didn't have a good start. Kind of like United, really. We didn't have a good start to the Premier League, even at home. But I think their away record is not that good either. So it will be interesting to see the team West Brom put out. But, it will be a bit of a bogey team. You just don't know with these teams, the promoted teams. You never know what will happen. But obviously, United at Old Trafford, we need to break this voodoo this season to get a victory. Because obviously, last 3 games at Old Trafford, we've either drew or lost. And it's going to be it will be an interesting game. But like I said, if we can get that first goal, I reckon United will easily, win the game. And just hope, you know, we don't get any more injuries from this, because obviously we're kind of struggling for injuries at the moment. Well, it's not injury players, but you know, that 50-50 players like Rashford. Obviously, he got injured from the Arsenal. Well, apparently he got injured from the Arsenal game, and he played in that Everton game. And oh no, it's not from the Everton game, not from the Arsenal game. It was from the Everton game where he apparently done something to his shoulder. Eric Lindelof, his back. Obviously, Luke Shaw with his, I think it was hamstring. I think with Luke Shaw. But there's obviously would be nice to see Alex Telles as well. You know, he needs to get a game. He needs to get a Premier League game. You know, he's only played the one game for United at the moment. You know, they're only 60th. You know, that won 5-0 against Leipzig. But you know, it'll be interesting to see how he plays against Premier League sides. And yeah, he just needs to have a good game. Hopefully he will. And then obviously on to the next game in the it's either the Champions League or the League Cup. It's one of them two. I have to have a look. I forgot to have a look beforehand, but it would be nice to see United win this weekend. Hopefully we will as well. So for my score prediction, it's going to be a hard game. It will be a hard game because you know what West Brom are going to do. They're just going to sit back and play on the counter-attack. And they have got quite a pacey team, to be honest, at the front. So it will be interesting to see if they can, if United can break down that West Brom defence. I reckon it will be a close game again, like it was against Everton. But I reckon United will get the victory. It probably. Do you know what? I'm going to go with my actual scoreline. I reckon I'm going to go 2-0. I reckon United will be defensively good, and I reckon United will get that early goal, and then later on probably get a second goal, just to finish off the game. So yeah, so that's my score prediction. So I'm actually guys, I'm actually going to end it here for today. So please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So right, I'm going. Bye.